Right. Hello. Hopefully today's class will stream correctly. Yesterday there were some issues, but we did get a recording, or I did get a recording. I don't know who we is, royal we. But I got a recording, so I uploaded that. So I'll send out the link for today's class. But definitely, I think moving to more recorded classes is going to make everything a lot smoother. So if there are any issues with today's class on the live stream, just know that I'm recording it, and I will upload it again later. So don't get too frustrated if things are freezing or anything like that. Today's class, we have Kettlebell Strength class. We're going to start standing up, getting warmed up and mobilized at the same time. So we're going to start by stepping it back into a reverse lunge. Take a big step back all the way as far as you can, all the way down to your knee. You're going to bring the arms up. You can put your fingers by your ears. You're going to twist into your forward leg. And then we're going to reach up, squeeze our hips forward, and press into our forward leg, opening up those hips. Then we're going to lunge up, back to our standing position, take it back with the other leg, all the way to the ground. Hands to the ears. We don't want to pull on the back of the head, just use it as an axis. Twist and reach. That's 2. We're going to do 10. Twist and reach. Two more, one each side. And last one. Twist and reach. All right, take it down to the mat. You're gonna set up for a plank. So let's find our neutral spine, engaged core. We're gonna reach those feet out into our plank. And we're gonna bring it up as high as we can, up to the side. Nice little stretch for our hips, and then back to our plank position. And the other side, and back. And we're gonna do 10 of these as well. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. With that, you can come down to the floor. Let's grab a kettlebell, something that is kind of lighter. The 10 to 15 range is perfect for this. We're going to be doing a shin box switch, and we're also going to be moving our kettlebell from side to side. So I'm going to have my kettlebell on the outside of my leg. So if I'm turned to the left here, I'm going to have it on my left side. We're going to reach over. You can twist the core a little bit. Reach over. We're going to lift it up close to our center of gravity. Get into that 90-90 switch, and then twist, reach over. Kettlebell goes back down to the ground, so it's a completely dead weight. We're going to do it up and over to the other side again. So pick it up, close to the core, center of the body, over, twist, down to the ground. Make sure that weight goes fully dead. Last one. Go ahead, rest, and then if you want to size up on your kettlebell for your next round, you may. We're just doing 10 for this warm-up set here. Make sure you've got that 90-90, nice open angle of the feet. We're gonna twist, grab onto that weight, pull it up close to our center of gravity, switch, and back down. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more. And rest. Let's grab now back to a lighter kettlebell or medium light, 10 or 15 pounds. We're going to be doing a half kneeling chop. I'm also going to grab for this my squishy support for my knee so I don't have to put my knee on the extra hard floor. We're going to be going from over our top leg starting position down to our lower hip and back up. You want to be nice and stable through your hips. We're going to breathe through this exercise to start up over the forward leg. We're going to breathe, keep our core engaged, come down, nice slow tempo of 1, 2, 1, 2. And we're going for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. Start up over the forward leg. Nice slow tempo. 1, 2, 1, 2. Down and 2, 3, 4, 1 more. And bring the kettlebell down. We're going to come down to the floor and set up for hip lift. So this is a glute bridge. You can sit up in your glute bridge position, and then we're going to bring one leg in to the chest, out that lumbar spine. Tuck your hips under. We're going to raise those glutes up, 10 each side. You don't have to squeeze. Just make sure that knee stays somewhere up your chest. We got 10 reps, halfway, last 5. Want to make sure those hips go up together. Last 2 and 1. Go ahead, switch those sides. And 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, full rest. We're gonna do another 2 sets of our choppers and cook hip lifts. If you want some water, have some water, catch a couple deep breaths, let your core reset. Okay, let's get set up in position. Hips are level. That means if you were wearing a belt, it would be a straight line across your hips. Make sure you pay attention to that as you do this exercise, that you're not hiking up one of your hips, particularly the bent leg. Now we're gonna start up high and down low for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. And 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kettlebells down. Oh, I overdid it. I was supposed to do 6. Sorry. I did 10 chops. Well, hopefully if you were paying attention, you did 6, but if you did 10, good job. Let's do our 10 now. Hip lifts, knee into the chest, and press. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 9, and 10. Switch sides. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And go ahead, full rest. Okay, for the last set, I promise I'll just do the 6 wood chops. I do just want you to do 6. I want us to really be able to focus through that lower set number and not have to worry about getting too tired in our shoulders to do it well. Right, enjoy another 10-15 seconds of rest, and then we're going to do our last set of this half kneeling chop. All right, 6 reps, hips are level, and we're going to chop. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kettlebells down. Last 10, each side. Let's lift those hips. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last 10 reps. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And full rest for those hips. Now let's grab a weight you're comfortable doing your single leg deadlift, something that's easy to balance with, yet somewhat challenging. I'm going to go with my 12 kilo. It's kind of right in the middle there. It's an easy enough to handle weight, but when I add the focus of the balance, it really does add the challenge to the exercise. So this single leg deadlift, we're going to superset with a crunch exercise. Now for today's reverse crunch, you want to make sure you have a nice heavy kettlebell. You can put that up at the top of your mat and then have your deadlifts being done on the other end, and that way we can go quickly from one to the next. We're going to work both sides on our single leg deadlift, and then we're going to come down to that reverse crunch, and we're going to keep our reps lower here, 8 and 8. So we're not even going to go to 10. Mental note to me, really. And if you catch me counting to 10, just be aware that is my trainer brain, which loves to count to 10 because it's such a great beginning number. So we want to make sure, let's hone in on hinging our back leg with our spine, keeping a straight line and making sure we're sitting those hips back. We're going to reach down, grab onto that kettlebell, keep your focus on the floor. Just 8, down nice and slow, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whoop, balance, 7, one more, back to the ground to finish the rep, and then we're going to switch. Now, if you do find yourself losing your balance like me, you can hold on to a wall, but also note you can always just drop your foot down. So for example, if I'm here and I'm losing my balance, just drop your foot to the ground, and that's going to give you an instant extra base of support. Set it up for your next set. Get those hips, core, everything ready to go. Find your focus spot. Two more. Last one. And back down. All right, so remember we have that heavy kettlebell up at the top of the mat. So let's lay down with that heavy kettlebell behind our head so we can hold on to it. We're gonna tuck the knees in until you feel your back flatten against the floor. Once you feel that back tuck in, good connection with the mat, you're gonna lift your hips up and then keep going as far as you can all the way up, and then just like that you're gonna also reverse back down nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Now try not to kick the legs, but just lift as far as you can lift using that ab strength, okay? That's why we're gonna do just 8. So start feet on the ground, then pick those knees up, then tuck just until you feel the back flatten. Once you feel the back flatten, let's lift and keep lifting. Now reverse, nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Nice. And lift and lower. Lift. Last 4, one vertebrae. Last 3. And 2. And rest. Whew. Good ab workout. Take 30 seconds and then we are going to repeat it all again. You can leave your heavy crunch kettlebell right where it is. All right, who's ready for that second set? Find your balance and align those hips. Let's lift. And it goes like last 3. And 1. Back to the ground to finish the rep. Then switch sides. Two more. Back to the ground. Complete the rep. And then roll to the ground. Let's grab our kettlebell. Are we ready to reverse crunch? All right. Knees in. Once you feel that back, flat on the ground. Lift and reverse. And it goes like hope you're remembering your tongue position. Last 3. Last 1. Go ahead, rest, 30 seconds. We have 1 more round. Both of our exercises, both our deadlift and our reverse crunch. Hopefully you're able to feel here. We've got the same lower abdominals in this reverse crunch, kind of what you're feeling right above your hips, around your hips. Those are the same muscles we need to tense and tighten when we're doing our deadlift, all right? So think about that. Everything that was kind of just burning from this exercise, I want to see if you can mentally connect with those muscles in this last round of our single leg deadlift. We've got about 15 more seconds of rest. Then we're going to finish this last set. Actually, let me check. Let's see how this stream is doing. I'm gonna close up of my messy bun today. Like maybe it's streaming pretty good. Figures. Okay, friends, let's get set up. One last set, single leg deadlifts. Let's inhale. Back down, finish that last rep. Switch sides. Last one. And back down, finish the rep. Let's finish those last reverse crunches. Okay, here we go. Tuck it in, feel the back flatten. Last three. Two. Whew. Go ahead and rest, and then we're gonna grab a light kettlebell for one of our wind down exercises. It's an exercise and a great mobilization. We use it sometimes, maybe not often enough, but we're gonna grab a kettlebell, something little and small. Just hold it in the hands. You wanna make sure it's not hanging by the handle. Hold that kettlebell by the ball. And we're going to start with the head. We're going to tuck that chin and then start to curl up our spine. Let the head drop, and one vertebrae at a time is going to follow this kettlebell down towards the ground. Keep your legs straight. Go slow. Getting a nice deep stretch. As far as we can go, feet close together, then reverse by tucking the pelvis and reversing that roll so that the last thing that comes up is your head. All right, we're only going to do 6, nice and slow. I'm just gonna grab my other kettlebell because this one has really annoying enamel grip, so it's not kind of slippery. So I'm gonna grab my other one. So here we go. We're gonna do 6 together. Try to breathe, relax, feet together. Start up with your spine straight, and then beginning with the head. Tuck the chin, neck, and the shoulders are gonna fall forward. We're gonna start to roll Once you get to the bottom, reverse. Finishing with the head. Back down for 2. Head's the last thing up. 3. Last 3. One more. Alright, put that kettlebell down to the side. Let's take a big reach up with those arms, and then take that swan dive down, just like the Jefferson curl, reaching the hands down towards the ground. Walk it out to a big plank and push back to a downward dog, walking out your heels. Take it up onto your tippy toes and curl your feet under, all the way down towards the floor. And dig your toes in, push up and back into your downward dog again. Take it into a 3-legged dog, then forward into our low lunge. We're going to walk that foot over and across, laying the foot down in the front and the back. And walk those hands back. You want to sit nice and tall. Open up the hips. Drop as low as we can, keeping our hips nice and straight to the floor. And then you can bring those feet or those hands, always mix those two up, back forward. Dig in your back toe, lift up your knees and your hips, and walk that leg back to the middle, turning it back into a downward dog. Hello. Would you like to do a downward dog with me? Take the other leg into your low lunge, walking it over into your pigeon. Side for me is notably tighter. I'm going to stay a little bit higher up on this one. Ew, you licked in my ear. No, I did not want the kisses. I know you want kisses. I can tell. Yes. I will feed you after this. Boy. Dig in that back toe, lift the knees and the hips. Bring that foot to the middle, send it back into your downward dog. Walk it forward with those feet into your forward fold. Let the head hang. Inhale, hands to the shins, glance up. Exhale, relax, bend the knees. It's okay if you drop back, because we're gonna go all the way back to the floor. You can grab those ankles, hang out in a happy baby. Nice deep belly breath. If you'd like to kick the legs, straighten them out, you are free to do so. Take a little wiggle if you feel like it. Bring the knees in. Let's wrap it in. Give ourselves a big squeeze, big hug. Serious. Get in there and give yourself everything you got. Rock up to standing. Pet your dog that is clearly starving to death. And I will see everybody on Friday for some flow work. Isn't that right? And hopefully this class streamed. Otherwise, if it's not, don't worry, I will send out an email with the correct link when I re-upload it, because I'm recording it now. I'm not taking any chances with my internet. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you for flow.